So I'm looking over my notes for tonight's session, and I cannot help but reflect on just how far my GMing preparation has changed and differed and come since the original nights of Rise of the Free States. Back when I would plan an entire chronicle, and then I would think, where are the weak points? Where are my weak links? How could this go off the rails? I'm looking at my notes now, seeing exactly where it could go off the rails. I'm going, fuck it, let's see what happens.
And you lost Xavier. Let's see what can happen.
Ooh.
Oh no, he's back.
Yeah, sorry. Go on.
You should be.
I'm currently getting an advertisement for a Big Mac, I believe. Or a
Oh, hell yeah.
pounder.
Ha ha ha. I already watched the ad.
All right, well, while we are pondering our various notes and ads, who wants to recap our fantastic exploits from 2 weeks ago?
Adam.
What's the type of the thing in the damn Discord? There we go. Isn't he now? Yeah. What were we talking about?
More love to you Eastern time, boys. We can't even give love to ourselves at this point, Daestra. We are scrambling just to get the stream together as it is, dude. We'll try, though. Yes, recap. Begin.
There's too much mountain in the way for me to remember that there's Eastern time.
What happened? I went to go kill a white, and then everybody else went to go shoot up McNeil's house.
That is an oddly succinct approximation of what happened. So yes, absolutely. Shall we say, the gang that was originally controlled by the Rake, one of the more, shall we say, unstable anarch leaders that you folks had taken straight the fuck out of commission a couple episodes ago, has fractured. And currently riots are erupting throughout the city as the splinter gangs struggle for control. Louis Fortier came to thinking that this might be the perfect opportunity to finally put their plan in action and speak some sense into McNeil about breaking the domain down into constituent baronies. And should he refuse, well, the talents of Mr. Byrick Ash have been tapped to remove that roadblock should it arise. Meanwhile, Jabril was summoned away by Zahid. Apparently, the gang fighting has spilled over into his neck of the woods, and his homeless guardians were attacked by a white in the night, one of which dragged away one of his people and is now patrolling, or shall we say prowling, his domain as its hunting grounds. The rest of you went to McNeil's mansion in the Beverly Hills and found it under attack. Byrick Ash blew a giant hole out of the window, which got the attention of roughly about 15 or 20 anarch dissidents in the bottom level of his house, while McNeil currently fends off 3 other ruffians at Broadsword's edge upon the second level. And our dear intrepid Carlo Martino has taken it upon himself to climb the house and put himself in the maw of danger.
As usual. That's what I did do that, right?
It's like Christian Bale Batman.
There is no word of thanks that we can give you that would not become redundant very swiftly if it has not already. Just know that you are amazing.
You need to calm down.
So Adam is like Christian Bale's Batman. He's not the hero McNeil needs, but he's the hero he deserves.
I was put through a window in his house that's on fire, so yeah.
The one he deserves.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a shame.
Since I cannot be asked to look up my notes from last time, everybody give me another initiative roll.
Oh shit, where the fuck are my dice?
Ain't as good.
That's what you get. Xavier gets Onyx dice from
It's
Onyx
plus
Publishing.
Dex, right?
Dex Wit
yes.
plus 1d10.
Dex. Okay, gotcha. Other Thought. 13.
Klaus with
Wiggle it up.
13.
15.
Jibby with a 15.
Haven't heard that name in years. Not since the incident.
This is Jibby.
Oh, Kyle, I feel so bad for you. You missed the glory days.
I did.
They had a 10.
Carlo with a 10. Josh, how'd you do?
I got a 9.
9 for Josh. And Byrick.
I got a 12.
Kyle, you want to do me a favor and throw one of those D10s for the bad guys?
That is a 10 on the dot.
Ooh.
Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
We've spoken about this before, Daestra. If we're going to do a sexy calendar where each one of us is going to dress up as a tabletop RPG icon.
Oh yeah, I told you that Mark Reinhagen actually commented on that video, right?
Yeah. But I believe we did say that you were going to be Ed Greenwood. You got the long hair, you just got to grow out your beard back again.
I could do Ed Greenwood. I thought I was going with Frank Metzner, but I can do Greenwood.
I have no idea what you guys are saying.
We once joked that we were going to do a sexy CAFCON calendar, but we'd all dress up as different icons of tabletop RPG gaming. If you want, Tom, you could be Dave Arneson, because to most people he doesn't exist anyway. So you could be Dave. It could just be Tom as Dave Arneson, and then just a picture of the background.
Ay, como chingas. Give me 1 second. Continue, please.
Well,
I'll be Mike Fonz.
You all right there, X? It's like the most Spanish I've heard you speak.
well, Xavier was going to be first in initiative, but I guess we will just consider that a delay. And I don't feel like going first, so we will shunt it over to Klaus.
I return. Sorry.
Okay, Xavier, you're up first.
Okay,
Back in-
what was I doing? I was,
Last
I
we
just
left
killed a
you.
man.
Yes.
Actually, I think you had actually... Have you not dispatched the white already?
No, he did.
No, yeah, I mean, it's dead. I think. Or staked? No, it's dead.
Yeah, I think you fucked that thing straight up with like 1 million damage. In which case, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess I will need to deal with this in some way. Oh wait, no, it's a vampire. Never mind. I'll just throw it up on the roof and wait till morning. Well, shit. I guess I better go and help out with these riots.
I'm listening.
Who would be the nearest focal point?
Nearest focal point for what precisely?
Leaders.
How would you know that?
I don't know. I've talked to a few of them. I'm pretty sure I've been to a few of their houses. It's been like 10 years.
I think we've been to Salvador. No.
Oh, you're talking like
have
anarch
we-
leaders, not necessarily leaders of the
Yeah.
riot.
Oh yeah, no, fuck them. I don't care
I'm
about
pretty
them.
sure we've been to Salvador's house.
You've had dealings with Salvador. You've had dealings with Fortier, obviously, McNeil.
Those are probably the three whose like houses we've been to. I specifically
They're in
remember
your
we've been to
5.
Salvador's. Yeah.
Oh, the 2000s were too long ago for that joke.
It's been 20 years.
We are equally as far away from 1950. No, wait, hang on. 1990 as we are from 2050.
What? All right, so
I mean, you have the super speed camel, so I will let you decide of those three who you'd like to attend. Now, you do know that 48 is currently with the others. So really, you have a binary option of whether you want to come back up your coterie or you want to go fight for Salvador.
Well, let's find out. Odds or evens? Odds? I fuck off on my own, even I go help my friends. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna go help my friends.
So what you're saying is you're finally, after all these years, gonna bring me my fucking camel?
Okay, first of all, no. It was a bunch of rugs.
The camel was part of it.
Fair enough.
Hang on, let
So,
me
yes.
try something real fast. I'm having, for the audience, I'm having a smidgen of audio issue, and I want to see if this fixes it. Continue, please. Banter. Fill the dead air.
No.
Alright. So yes, I whistle the familiar whistle that Scheherazade has heard many times before in the night. And she burns a path through the city, probably
so you just jump on the
trampling.
camel and hit the freeway?
Yeah.
Camel noise.
Come on.
Okay. I need to duck out for the briefest of seconds. While we're gone, Adam, please entertain our audience with a dissertation as to how you believe anime reinforces the patriarchy. Go.
I don't know what that means. You need an explanation.
Anime titty.
I mean, if you wanna go with the argument that most anime reinforce patriarchal stereotypes, especially when it comes to things like sexual content and women being used as objects, you can make a pretty suitable argument in that context.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking High School DxD is just that. Dude's sole motivation is tits and ass.
And no matter how powerful or badass a female character,
Okay. We are good. It turns out my issues largely stemmed from my headphones shitting the bed. So now I can actually run the session comfortably instead of, ear squinting. That doesn't make sense when it comes out of my mouth, but every one of you knows what I mean. Is anybody else having problems hearing Kyle? No, but I mean, dem boys dare in the chat. Ah, fuck it. I'll just boost Kyle, I think. We'll give Kyle a boost. Say hello, Kyle. Might have been a little too high-pitched after I cranked the volume, but, we'll work with it. Nothing from Kyle. I really can't figure out why that is. Because I can hear... Because I can hear Kyle, and my computer is broadcasting our Discord through which I hear Kyle. So if you're only missing Kyle, the only thing I can say is maybe reload? Did raising the volume fix anything? No. All right, Adam, continue the dissertation. Well, Kyle, try saying something. All right, you refreshed. Valerinos refreshed. Adam, yes, Adam was talking. I got it. I know what's up.
Boomerang.
We
For all
got
a bunch
too
of damn
old.
millennial boomers.
I built too many computers to turn into a boomer now. I know what technology is.
But soon, Kyle, we won't know what technology is.
Only if you choose to know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So
want
at some point, I guess when I switched my headphones, OBS decided, "Hey, fuck you," and it switched my my desktop audio source from the speakers, which is what it usually is, to the default. So
Alright.
it wasn't picking up my desktop audio at all, and I noticed that my little bars weren't moving. There's somebody in the technocracy just dislikes us, like not enough to actually like purge us as reality deviants, but there's like a mid-level pencil pusher that just opens an Excel spreadsheet and like has a weekly tally of fucking with us in tiny little incremental ways.
Have they played Mage yet? No?
Hey man, when the new Technocracy book comes up from Onyx Path, well, actually, you know what? I really want Victorian Age Mage, but this is a digression that I'll have all day. So, there is now a superhuman super camel? There's now a super camel speeding down the freeway.
I love the YouTube channel Superhuman.
Super camel.
Just a camel frothing at the maw.
Klaus, you're up next.
Okay.
But see,
Fine.
HTG, that's why we love you guys. Because I know that when we falter, our dear friends will be there to back us up. And then Yusuf will make me feel bad about it later, but that's besides the point.
Only a true friend would point out all of your flaws.
Honestly, Yusuf is just amazing. Like, he, as awesome as a person he is, he's also super useful because he just puts up with, like, no shit. So I know damn well that if anything goes wrong, he'll call me out on it.
Oh. So what am I doing? That isn't song. What am I looking at?
You are
Doing your
currently
Dave Melcade things.
You are currently on the front lawn of McNeil's mansion as fire climbs up the front of the edifice from a car that has been crashed through the entrance. And at the sound of Byrix Lottie, heretofore known as Bubbles, going off,
Love it.
it seems to have awakened the attentions of the rest of the gang on the bottom level.
Were there any people in melee range to us, or because I know last time I shot somebody.
Not at the moment. You shot somebody on the second level where Carlo has climbed up. So they're in melee range of him.
Right. Oh, Carlo. I feel like a
Does Carl
babysitter.
still have fucking one willpower?
Do I have one willpower? Yeah.
God damn.
I saved it so I have a will of my own still. or I can spend it to.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Yeah, yeah. Only if I have.
I want you to save all your XP for one big stupid
I mean-
spree.
I have I have like a shitload of XP because I keep forgetting to spend it.
God damn it!
I'm like,
Alright.
what is it?
I'm just gonna shoot some dude that's near Carlo because
Okay, give
They're
me a
all
roll.
I'm just too attached to the babysitter role these days.
there.
Get away from my son!
We spent so much time together in that room with the zombies that I don't
It's your
remember.
Drop Kyle's audio just a wee bit there.
It's your officer instinct kicking in.
Right. What is a 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, so you level the pistol and fire. Give me the damage roll.
Blap,
Um,
blap.
What is that again?
What kind of pistol are you using?
I'm using a Glock.
Heavy pistol is, I believe, 5
Damage
dice?
is. It says damage 4.
Okay,
So it's
then
a
we'll go
light
with that.
pistol.
4 dice. Okay.
so it's 4 dice plus your extra successes. So you're gonna roll a total of 6 dice.
Okay.
That'd be fantastic if Klaus had World War I armaments.
Like Carlo does.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
Destroying those
in my
stick
armory, yeah.
grenades.
I have 3 successes.
Now I have to roll dice. Like, one cool thing about running V5 that I miss so much in V20 is I could get through multiple sessions and never have to roll a fucking die. He's like, fuck it, I'll take half. But now I
Yeah,
have
that
this-
gameplay is getting in the way of that game, isn't it?
Yeah, but Josh, my sword's a World War I weapon.
I was gonna say I have a cavalry saber from the Civil War. You have World War I armaments, and Byrick is currently equipped with World War II armaments. None of us technically has anything of the modern decade to arm ourselves. We're just gonna get to 2020 with weapons that are 50, 60, 70 years out of date.
Just fucking Vietnam napalm.
I think my pistol technically would be like current era.
I was
It's
gonna
just
let
a
it
funny-
go, but since you want to bring it up, Yusuf, if the aim of the game is to tell a story,
thought the
i.e.
aim
in
of the game
the
was to play.
storytelling system with the storyteller, the random chance does not determine the outcome of the game. The story does. Ergo, dice are only useful when they affect the story. Anyway, Kyle, the crash of your pistol rings out through the night. There's a gush of blood as one of their skulls erupts. Unfortunately, they're of vampiric nature. They are still standing, but there is a cavity where one of their ears used to be.
I'm just gonna start using like incendiary round.
Or we do this. Byrick, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I suppose I'll just go and
I can.
And maybe
I guess
a-
we can remove the other quarter of the building.
I guess we'll go up and try to have a stern talking to with one of them.
That's your
Before or
gun's name.
after you shoot them with your lie.
Well, that's his gun's name. Stern talking now.
He's gonna
That's
fire
what he
the
names
Lottie.
his bullets.
He's gonna fire the Lottie right next to their ear.
That would probably still fuck you up. Good.
Okay, so what do you actually want to do?
Well, I'll go ahead and, try to shoot someone.
And
I
then
don't
8
know,
people.
I don't know if there's any people, stacked up, not knowing what's coming.
More than likely, why don't you roll a d10 for me?
What's an 8 tell you?
An 8 tells me that because of the flames pouring from the car, about 8 of them have packed tightly knit into a credenza on the northwestern corner of the mansion.
Well, I guess that would be really unkind if I shot out at them, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Do it. Make it fucking happen.
Doo-doo. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and celerity. I keep forgetting about that one. 6 successes.
6 successes to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And now I forget the exact deal I made. I think we gave your gun a permanent +1 damage because you decided to name it Bubbles. Does that sound right to everybody? Okay. So then you are going to roll an additional 9 dice for a total of 14 damage.
I believe in you.
I rolled a soak.
I believe in your bullets.
I
I
botched the
believe
soak.
in your. Oh,
That's
Jesus
1,
Christ.
2, 3,
Hang
4.
on. Tom. Before you announce damage, because I botched soak, and the situation is ludicrous, I'm just going to count this as lethal damage instead of bashing.
Nice.
So please go on.
Let's see. Ten damage.
Okay. You
Good
level the
job.
body and take aim into the credenza. There's this huge bang, an explosive percussion comes from the barrel of your gun. There is smoke. And as you blink your eyes to clear, vitae and body parts rain from McNeil's ceiling. What I'd like you to do next is give me I would like a manipulation intimidation roll at a difficulty 5.
Intimidation. That's 3 successes.
Well, the remaining anarchs on the ground level also got 3 successes. So apparently they're not convinced and still think they can take you.
Hold on, guys. He might be faking.
No.
He's bluffing. He wouldn't fire that thing again.
Like, that was just a warning shot.
Oh god, we should get out of here. No, don't worry. It's okay, it'll only kill a few of us.
His shoulder's too sore to shoot at it. Right.
The common flu kills more people every year. We don't have to worry about this. Sounds pretty damn stupid, doesn't it?
Carlo, you're up next. And you are mixing it up as fire climbs up the walls. You are currently in melee range with a very enraged Scotsman as he fends off 3 other vampires gunning for his blood, wielding bats, axe handles, pipes, knives.
Does the flames and the cannon fire in the background take you back to the war?
Also, are bagpipes playing in the background as he swings his sword?
Nah, Flanagan's not here.
Flanagan!
I forgot about Flanagan now.
Never forget about Flanagan.
He's gonna sneak up on me now. No, do I have my Tommy gun now, or did it blow up? I'm guessing
You
so.
threw your Tommy gun at a car to make it explode, Adam. Don't you remember?
But it doesn't come back to life. It's getting that.
You know what? You're right, Adam. Use your necromancy on the Tommy gun. I'm an idiot. What was I thinking? Actually, you know what? No. We should have a necromancer of the group try it. Josh, use necromancy on the Tommy gun.
There's only so much I can do.
And that's one of them, Josh. You got this.
What did I teach you for?
I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I thought you would. I know, so you can teach it back to me.
That is some self-awareness where he teach people something because he knows he can't do it himself.
Yeah.
It's like being a PE teacher.
Yeah, you're up there barefisted and with 1 willpower.
Yep, but I had a lot of melee, but no
he
weapon.
had to make an hit, resist against the intimidation.
That would be funny. But I have a better idea. Carlo, why don't you give me perception alertness?
Okay. It's a lot of ones. One success.
One success.
Yeah.
A glimmer of flames catches your eye as you look down and realize that underneath the piles of rubble from the other two vampires that were taken out by Byric's cannon barrage, they were both armed, and there is currently a knife and a lead pipe laying on the ground.
Can I pick them both up, or is it?
Why not? I see no narrative reason to limit you to only the knife or the lead pipe. Go for it. Besides, you're gonna need you're gonna throw them in like 2 rounds anyway to make things explode. So
Everything I touch explodes.
oh my God, Kyle, you've never met Randy Sensei.
No.
Oh my God, I can't wait for the next Scion game.
Randy?
Oh boy.
Ah, Randy.
That is legitimately my favorite character you've ever made, Dom.
Not my Jawa?
The Jawa was cool, but he didn't hit the level of Randy, and I think you know that.
I don't know. I'm pretty fond of Ace as well.
Oh, the Space Australian? I have killed all your favorite characters. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Ace went out the best way I could have possibly imagined.
Ace died the way he was supposed to.
In a space boomerang of death.
No, he got pasted by a big warhammer.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right,
By being spiteful.
Yeah.
you reach down, lead pipe in one hand, knife in the other. What does Carlo do?
He tries to stab with the pipe and bash with the knife.
Yep, and that's. They use the pipe to smoke the ganja, man. No, it's kidding. I'm gonna hit the.
It's probably about a minute. Like that's standard Twitch stuff. It's so like if you're watching Hearthstone, you can't like screen cheat or something. Well, at least that's the idea, but people still stream snipe.
The Texas and the internet. The only bad part about Texas.
We're just so big.
I actually have our Twitch delay on as low as I can get it, so that our interactions are near to real time as possible. Our video quality would actually go up a little bit if I were to up the delay to, I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes. But
You want to see our pixels?
you're
Hard to
not
talk to
worried
chat.
about-
3 minutes.
You're not worried about this in HD. Let's be fucking honest.
We're basically a terrible podcast.
Or
So
agree.
we're basically a podcast.
Ooh.
We can change our. We might get more views if we put it that way, but just kidding.
No Adam hair in 1080p, but you get the crisp chest hair in HD audio every time he moves
Yeah.
the mic.
Oh yeah. That's with the old headphones too, mostly. Yeah.
Stop stalling at him. Pick an action.
Pick a god and pray.
We'll attack the one on the most right side. I guess the one there.
Okay, you wanna take out the one that's missing an ear currently.
Yeah.
All right, what are you attacking with?
I have both options, Chaz. I attack with both. It's kidding.
You wanna split your dice pool to double wield or dual wield?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of
Oh.
dice for melee.
Little did we know, Carlo Malchino is an Escobar expert.
He's basically Nightwing. He's just too busy crying all the time.
Carlo or Nightwing?
He's Nightwing, but like Nightwing in the version of the '60s Batman continuity.
He's Shaggy Nightwing.
Oh, a shaggy Nightwing.
Zoinks!
Nightwing after too many brownies.
That's 5 die for one.
So 5 successes for one?
I got like 3 successes for one there.
Okay, hold on. You're working a little too fast with me here. So,
Yeah.
What's the first attack? Knife or pipe?
Piper.
Okay. 3 successes, so give me strength plus 1 plus 2 extra.
Boom.
What is a 3 damage? Or potential damage?
Okay. He soaks 3, so the pipe bounces ineffectually off his skull as you go in with the knife.
Like bludgeoning doesn't work, but hopefully this will hit him real nice and good. So 4 successes
Okay.
to hit.
And then strength plus 1 plus 3.
12 days.
No. And 4 knife.
4 damage on the knife. So that's for sure going to get through a little bit. As he's going to take 3 lethal.
Ooh. Now drop the pipe. Next time, just stab him.
He turns and snarls at you as the metal blade sinks into him. And he does not look terribly happy. After
But does he
Carlo
look-
comes Mark.
So I'm assuming I can still see some of the fray happening, right? What does a current battle assessment look like, basically?
Right now, Carlo and McNeil are scrapping with 3 anarchs on the 2nd floor. There are 7 anarchs on the lower level that have just watched 8 of their friends get pasted in a single shot, but still think they got a chance as they're like psyching themselves up, makeshift weapons in hand.
Oh, we can take them. This is basically the Skyrim or Oblivion NPC mentality.
This matter belonged to the Nords.
But seeing the 3-2 melee going on the 2nd floor, I believe the ghost name is Daisy.
Danielle.
Danielle, my bad. I'll turn to Danielle and I'll ask her, do you think you could possess one of those men up there? I say, the not the one with the broadsword and not the one trying to fight with 2 pipes.
Bless you.
And I'll say, you think he just possess one of them and just kind of throw him off the edge and jump out of him before you fall into the fire?
Possess? I've never tried that before. Give me a percentile roll. Black Gutter, how's it going?
38.
What's up?
Oh, I got a 38. Is she a puppeteer?
I was going for 30 or below, so she probably does not possess puppetry.
Ooh.
That's okay.
She wouldn't
That-
know
that-
the in. She wouldn't say that in such a concrete mechanical definition, but she'll just sort of look at you like wide-eyed and tell you she doesn't know how to do that.
Can she take control of objects?
Actually, hang on, Josh. I'm going to give you a mulligan because what I'm going to do, because I am such a wise and indeed magnanimous storyteller, is I am going to pull up the stats for a Wraith in the V20 core book. And if that V20 Wraith has anything that might serve as puppetry, then she has puppetry.
All right.
Now we just have to wait for my PDF to load. Adam, your dissertation.
But who left and joined her? We'll find out
Let's see
soon.
what Arcano she has. The Arcanoi.
She has inhibit or inhabit. Castigation.
I was gonna say, as long as it's not something useless to me like castigation.
I
Castigate,
was
isn't that
using
just
Tom,
the-
too.
I
Huh?
was gonna say, castigate is just the one where it's control your shadow, right?
Allegedly.
You can boop it on the nose.
Well, it's mostly for controlling other people's shadows, but yeah, basically. Actually, you know what? Black Gutter's got a point at him. But, so the way it works, because it's the V20 book, right? So it puts their powers in V20 terms. She doesn't have Arcanoi specifically. She has disciplines.
Yeah.
And it does look like they've given her Dominate 1. So, we will allow her to basically possess them. We're reskinning Dominate.
I know that with the way puppetry works, it takes a while to be able to fully possess somebody. And I know part of the building's on fire. So I'm asking her if she can just briefly, at least, cause his leg to trip or something and make one of those guys fall into the fire.
I like it.
She doesn't need to fully possess them and jump. She just needs to make them trip or something.
Oh, so you just basically made them fuck up a QuickTime event.
Yes.
You know, like Spider-Man.
David Cage?
No, X, you know what QuickTime event I'm talking about.
I'm gonna die.
Danielle seems to fade a bit, become a flicker, become a shade, as she scales an unseen path through the Shadowlands and rises to the second floor and disappears entirely. Dominate 1 is what? Manipulation, intimidation?
I believe so.
Alright, give me the roll.
How many dice does she have?
She has 4 dice. She has
4
5
dice.
dice. 5 dice. Final answer. Danielle has 5 dice of manipulation, intimidation.
How many dice?
5.
Cool.
She got 4 successes.
Ooh.
Okay. So you see one of the thugs up top just sort of lock up all of a sudden and tip, bang, off one of the storm drains and then onto the burning car. For a moment, he makes no sound, sits there silently, until he erupts in a fit of screaming and thrashing and mortal agony as he regains control of himself.
I'll just be... As I look at Danielle.
She reappears beside you. Was that what you wanted?
Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. I see a beautiful partnership in our future.
She sort of looks at you side-eyed as if she's not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Oh, don't worry, they're bad people.
Don't worry, it's okay.
They're the bad guys.
I swear, I'm a good guy.
You can trust me. All right, now my anarchs get to go.
But where the anarchs at?
All right, Carlo, the guy that you just stabbed is going to swing a bat at your head.
But I'm already dead now.
And do terribly as he misses you by a fucking mile.
As I cried at him, Chaz, works every time.
I got a 5, a 3, a 3, a 3, a 3, and a 2 with a specialty in melee.
What a hero.
The other one's going to swing at McNeil and do almost as bad. I'm not even... Statistically, McNeil's not even going to care about that damage roll. Alright. 3 of the Anarchs on the bottom level are going to take out guns and aim them, as the other 4 sort of bash out windows and begin clambering over. The other 4 aren't going to quite reach you in time, but... Tom, roll a d10 for me.
9.
All of them are aiming for Byrick.
Nice.
Ooh.
So, let's just combine their dice pools into one shot to make this easy. Actually, no, because you get 3 stamina rolls. So, we'll do this by the books. First one aims his pistol. Crack, crack, throughout the night. A little bit better than the last guy did. So, we are looking at...
I don't drink coffee, though. I'm a tea guy. Thank you, though.
Of course
you
you'd be a tea
fucking
guy,
would be.
Adam. You fucking weak.
Byrick, you want to give me a soak roll? Cool Imp, Archer is Xavier. He Xavier likes to use obtuse screen names so nobody knows who he is, I guess.
And now you found him out.
On the Discord, I believe that one was changed against his will. By God.
I got 3 successes.
Okay. Crack. One of them catches you in the shoulder. It doesn't even hurt, but it does poke a little smoking hole in the jacket.
You son of a bitch.
Second one
You're
takes
getting
aim,
a headshot.
fires.
That was the only thing I loved.
Give me a third soak roll.
Hey, Cool Imp. Rest up.
Have a good one,
Hey,
Nick.
cool.
Hopefully you can get back to writing soon.
I got 2 successes. Yeah, 2.
One of them whizzes just past your ear into the night. You feel the tiniest little sting as the cartilage is grazed. And-
Zanne.
Hi, honey. How's it going? One more soak roll. Jesus Christ, my guys can't shoot for shit.
Accused kid of the Carlo Martino chess. Or Carlo Giovanni, yes. The Reborn.
A born again Giovanni.
Yep.
What happens when you play Monster Reborn on Carlo Martino? He becomes Carlo Giovanni.
Yeah.
And becomes somehow weaker.
The stars went up.
Good luck on your exam, Imp.
I'll be right back.
How'd your third soak roll go?
Oh shit. I told you I got 2 successes.
Okay, then you have soaked every bit of damage as the third one, I don't know, boops your nose or something.
He just fired a cork gun.
Thunk.
His Malkavian friend switched out on him as a joke. This is the 50s, though. Back then, toy guns still look like regular guns, so that's a totally possible mistake.
Cap guns were scary.
If only we could go back to that era.
Currently,
That's why-
Jabril is still riding his camel at Mach 3. So we are going to go to Klaus.
Neat. So are we being rushed by anyone, or are they just shooting at us?
There's 4 guys with improvised weapons sort of trying to clear the front yard to get to you guys. Of which you are currently the closest. You could just reach them and start swinging that cavalry saber if you wanted.
Just impale somebody.
Yeah, why not? And
Take
draw
it.
my happy sword and see what it likes to do.
What song is playing in your mind as you reach for the saber?
Does it
Currently,
exist yet?
yes. Nice little nocturne. Or nocturne. In C sharp minor. Whatever. Some Chopin. So yeah. Start
Shimmer
swinging shit.
Give me that dex melee. Do you have a specialty in this?
I do.
All right, so your 10s are going to count as 2.
3.
So, Kyle, when your Malkavian goes truly insane, is that when, like, postmodern music starts playing, just David Cage and stuff like that?
The stripy cat, hello.
I believe that's the Strippy Cat.
Stripper.
So it's 5 successes.
5 successes, okay. How much damage does your saber do, Josh?
Does mine? I have it written down.
Mine says strength +2.
Then we will go with that. So you got 5 successes. It's going to
Mine's
be
also
strength.
strength plus 2.
Yeah, strength +2 +4.
Dice? Or just a number. I'm assuming that's how many dice I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Uh,
Five successes.
Okay, so a total of 5 damage. So you carve into this guy for 4 lethal. As you just sort of bury the sword in his neck, bring it straight down to his navel. As it sticks fast, you pull it out with a flourish. Anything else on your turn?
I mean, how much else can I do?
Well, that's your action. You could say a quippy one-liner if you'd like.
Smells like the war.
Smells like I'll be to say. That's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, hot trash. We just make fun of Adam for being a weeb. Not that there's anything wrong with being a weeb. I guess unless you're a really bad weeb, in which case you're probably more of a neckbeard than a weeb.
It's not that being a weeb is bad. It's Adam being a weeb.
Adam?
But you
Don't
guys are all
listen to them, Adam. We love you, Kohai.
But I basically like. Well, you guys are all kind of a little bit of weaves, just to let you guys know.
Yeah, but
We're all
I'm
weaves
down
together.
here at like a level 2. You're up there at like a level 17.
I will have you know, Adam.
We're the mobile game ad, level 1, level 20, level 50. Adam, level 50.
The smallest bookshelf in my reading room is for the manga. Everything else is still literature.
I do own manga. I have 3 physical copies of Berserk. I have 2 more in digital and 4 copies of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga on my Kindle. So
I have 4 manga book.
what
Maybe.
do you have? Oh wait, no. Hang on. I have basically the entire collection of Demon Diary from an ex. It was hers and she never wanted it. So
I
technically
have
own that.
2, the first 2 books for Full Metal Panic, the first book for Claymore, and then I think I have another one, but I'm not sure. So I think I have 4, but I know for a fact I have 3.
Hey, I have a
Well, you
serious
did,
question for you guys in chat. Because I know Yusuf likes to yell at me, and I value Yusuf's opinion. When we digress, does that take away from the experience for you guys? Because I have to assume you're not listening to us for the story or for the engaging commentary, so I assume us is part of the entertainment. But if I am laboring under a false ideal, please let me know. And you folks on YouTube and SoundCloud, go ahead and comment. Let me know too.
We just changed it to podcast. Just kidding.
Oh, god
chatting.
damn it.
Just chatting. Yes.
Byron, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll retaliate. I think that's my only course of action, quite honestly.
Can agree.
Whoops, that was 1 extra. 1, 2, 3.
Kyle, since he's already rolling his attack, would you roll the d10 for me?
Me?
Yes, please.
9.
I got 5 successes.
You got a 9, Kyle?
Yep.
Okay, all of the gunmen are stacked up too, because what is learning? 5 successes. Okay, roll the damage, Tom. I know you know how it works.
So it's plus 9, right?
I'm a noob.
Yes.
Well, these might be old vampires. They might be using like Napoleonic era warfare tactics.
Right.
They're all lined up in nice little blocks.
Could you imagine anarchs rioting with fucking muskets, cannons?
And
Oh.
I mean, what do you think happened during the Revolutionary War?
Oh dear. Okay, so let's see. That's a 7. Oh, I'm sorry, an 8, a 7, a 1, a 1, a 10, a 6, a 5, a 9, a 4, an 8, a 6, and 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus 2. Unless the 10 takes away from the 1.
Yes.
Alright, so then that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. There is now a gaping hole where McNeil's dining room used to be, and 3 less gunmen. Can I get that in manipulation intimidation roll this time at a 4?
No, make it higher this time. That's 2 successes.
Okay. You have officially inflicted enough pant-shitting terror into these people, finally, to get them to think that maybe we're not having the best time of this.
But they still believe they can beat him.
Chaz did bring dice bags. Chaz might still have a few more. Chaz has to look for them. But yeah, Gen Con is nerd Christmas for me. I love that shit. Number 5, Carlo, you're up.
So attempt to hit the same guy again.
Alright, I'll do it.
Because
Now, what are the chances that somebody died and we can get their spot at the Westin?
pretty high.
Come on, Adam, don't be mean.
I
The
think
way
the
I-
chances are pretty low, just because nerds are really good at self-isolating.
That's true.
But
What if they couldn't help them? What if they needed to go to their weekly game?
I'm assuming they just do what we've been doing and play online.
they have the 3 for the damage or for the attempt. Then
Roll your damage.
that was 3 again. 3 damage.
Okay.
Or potential damage. That's with the pipe. Do a double attack again.
Alright, give me the knife.
Adam, why don't you just stab one?
Stab 1? No. You got 4
can't.
successes. 4 to hit.
Be very
So-
still, Josh. Your familiar is near.
Does he get a damage bonus?
Then 5 to hit. 5 to damage.
Okay.
The knife is a lot better than you. For whatever reason.
You slide the knife between his ribs, you hear a pop. As just all at once he locks up and falls to the ground torpid.
Nerd.
That there with Carlo and Mark, you're up again.
So now there's only one combatant up there with McNeil.
Yeah.
And it's Carlo.
Carlo, if you try to Diablerize him, I'm Diablerizing you after.
Start looking out for that.
Like, it was the guy.
Yeah, you can't Diablerize in the middle of everybody. It's gonna look weird.
If you literally Diablerize this guy, I might make you roll for the addiction.
Oh man, I just can't stop the suck.
The Methuselah's thirst.
The delicious vampire vitae. Is there any chance I can catch the guy's eyes?
Every chance in the world. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to catch his gaze, the one combatant, and I'm gonna hold Dread Gaze as an extended action to basically cower him into submission.
Make the roll.
And if she's willing to help, I'll ask Danielle if she can turn his head to face me.
I mean, sure, we can just have her do some poltergeist shit and knock over a vase, turn him in your direction. Difficulty 5.
All right, and I'm gonna hold this and maintain eye contact until he's a babbling baby. And that is 3 successes.
3 successes. I'm pretty sure you fucked him up for at least a week.
Well, I believe at 3. Yeah, performing as an extended action, add my successes in order to subjugate the target completely, and I believe subjugation is their willpower.
Right.
So yeah, I'm locking eyes, and once he locks eyes with me, I'm not letting go.
What did you hit him with?
Dread Gaze. So you can use Dread Gaze, and if you win the interaction, you can make them run away basically, or you can hold the Dread Gaze with them, and then if you just keep getting successes, they roll up into a ball basically.
Gee.
So I just have to get more successes than his willpower, I believe.
McNeil raises his claymore, looks and sees that his immediate combatants have been cowed. He shouts down at you. Oi, you need him?
Oh, is he pointing to the guy that I'm looking at?
Yeah.
I'll give him a thumbs up without breaking eye contact.
Is that a Roman thumbs up, or what we imagine to be the Roman thumbs up?
I will give him the regular thumbs up as an I need this one.
He grumbles something unintelligible as he leaps down from the second story onto his own front yard to challenge the remaining four. The remaining four, which are going to attempt to make a break for it.
He's not going to do just the Legend of Zelda thing and jump down with a claymore facing down.
I guess he hasn't technically used an action. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, he's a Bruja. He has a lot of potence and celerity.
Ha ha!
Well, first he has to give a 20-second long insult.
Just play the clip from the Scotsman versus Samurai Jack.
He got 5 successes to hit with 3 ones. I'm sorry, 6 successes to hit. Fuck it. ST Fiat, the guy underneath him just explodes.
Yeah, after you're rolling 10 plus dice.
Okay. There is a clicking noise on the horizon. It grows steadily louder and steadily louder. You hear what sounds like a torrent of wind following behind it, and as you turn, the super camel is running at immense camel speeds as Jabril has finally reached the scene. What would you like to do?
I do a sick flip off Scheherazade.
What's his hair? No, what's his hair hard?
Arizod.
Do the flip with
Do kick flip.
Yeah.
No. I don't practice radical skateboarding.
We're in a pre-skateboard.
The radical camel boarding you can do.
Alright, so what did I miss?
The violence.
Oh, good.
Not wrong.
Lyric is renovating the house.
No, well,
I like that window. That's a nice window.
is McNeil still being violent?
Well, he's currently standing up from a puddle of gore.
Ah.
Now,
Well-
it does appear that the last 3 remaining combatants are turning tail to run. You could let them go if you wish. You could not let
I
them
have
go if you wish.
one shot left in my magazine.
Are they
I have no
running
qualms.
together? Just kukri one of them in the back. Throw your kukri,
Eh.
stake them.
I have no qualm with them. And I'm sure anybody else would want to inflict their judgment on them. I just want to talk to McNeil.
Okay. So, nothing this round?
No. Just cleaning myself off from the dusty trail.
All right, the Anarchs are booking ass. Klaus.
Are all of them leaving?
They're turning to run.
There is a line of fire. I will not be held responsible if you get in front of it.
Like, I'm glad they came to their senses. But like all the ones on the second story are as well.
One in the second story is in torpor, and the other one is currently a babbling mess, looking at Mark in pants-soiling terror.
I don't think it's willpower, actually. You have to beat his wits plus courage.
He doesn't have much of that either. Probably about the same.
I mean, if they're all just splitting, I'm fine with them leaving.
All right, Byra, care to take your last shot?
Well, if you insist.
Plus 2 dice for attacking from behind.
I was about to ask.
This man's gonna die.
A 10, an 8, a 10, a 9, a 4, a 6, a 4, an 8, and a 9.
The soundtrack to the Boondock Saints starts playing.
I got one
Oh, wait.
success to say.
Sorry, I forgot celerity. That didn't matter.
All right, go ahead and give me the damage roll.
So what was it? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 9. 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. If only 10's counted twice. Ugh.
Don't you have a specialty?
That's for to hit, not for damage.
Oh my god, you need to buy that specialty. Oh, that's right. Okay, fair enough.
1,
You get
2,
explosive rounds.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, one of them just erupts into a crimson cloud. Carlo, from where you are on the second story, you are showered with vitae. And it's your turn.
But then so what? Everybody's downstairs again, or basically,
Bring your... As cool as your wall scrolls are, I need you to bring this down a little bit.
yeah.
What was the question?
Or like, is everybody? I guess all the other guys are running away already.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just jump downstairs because I don't want the fire to catch up with me. I don't want to die in a blaze of glory this way.
Okay, Adam. Dexterity, athletics.
There's 4 die.
Damn it.
2 successes.
Okay. It's not exactly the most graceful descent, but you're
I
able
land on
to...
my face. You don't have to lie, Chaz. I land on my face.
No, you got a success.
Yeah.
Botching would have been you landed on McNeil, but no, you drop down, you stumble a bit. Your ankle hurts, but you made it.
Say botching would have just been like a sweet double ankle snap.
That's awful.
10.
Mark, any last action from you?
Oh, I'm gonna keep dread gazing this man until he's a babbling baby on the floor.
Yeah, he drops to his knees. He's completely and totally psychologically fucked. With that, the footsteps of the last 3 anarchs disappear into the night.
That's 2.
Like,
that's right.
I'm only looking for blood of older generations at the moment. Yeah.
Ugh. You're
gonna
not
say
gonna
that's
get
true.
fucking
I'm a blood elitist. You have a blood elitist now?
McNeil sort of looks up. Didn't expect to see you a lot tonight, but not complaining.
I'm gonna go retrieve the babbling baby.
I'd offer you the stairs, but, well, I guess it's your call.
I'll try to jump up and then just toss his body over the edge, preferably not into the fire.
Yeah, no worries. I won't even make you roll for that. McNeil turns, and he looks Carlo dead in the eye. You! I've got to have a conversation with you. He sort of puts an arm around you and says, all the anarchs in LA, all the most dangerous vampires. My accent is jello at the moment. Only one of you had the balls to jump up there and fight them with me man to man. And that was Carlo. I think I've misjudged you, boy.
We've been through a lot since last time we met.
I'm a different man now.
I'd like to
Hey,
point
I
out,
stabbed a guy.
I took care of 3 of them. 2 of them would dominate, 1 of them with a ghost.
Yeah, Ventru, good job, but you I'm
More
impressed with.
necromancy than Carlo.
Stop bragging. He sort of extends the claymore in Carlo's direction. You've earned it. Don't worry, I've got a whole umbrella stand of these.
I think you're like,
Is he sure that he still does?
Do I have to teach him how to use it? It's like, this is a sword.
do I hit it with the blunt end, right?
I mean, if you want to end them rightly, yeah, you do.
But then I picture like Carlo just like almost dropping to the ground when he first got it, like not expecting it to be so heavy.
It's 35 pounds of steel.
Yeah,
35 fucking pounds? That'd be fucking heavy.
even the hilt is made out of
Really?
steel.
Fucking tungsten.
So, chat, what do you think Carlo will throw this at?
The pipe he got.
I'm gonna shave the pipe into a knife.
With the knife.
Adam, your camera. Just a little bit there, buddy. Little bit.
Okay.
Let us see your pretty face.
Yeah.
You're worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see. It's loading up, maybe. There you go. A Scottish Italian warrior.
Hey, if we can get to a ferry, I'm pretty sure they can.
They can make it chimerical.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
All right.
I just
Louis
want to
doing
point
the whole
out that I'm
time.
pretty sure this is somewhere around the 6th weapon that I've given to you. And they usually don't last more than a session or 2.
Oh, Adam's gonna throw it away because it doesn't have a ghost in it. What happened to your pistol with a ghost in it?
So if I
He traded it to Mauricio.
Ah, there we go. Well, he has all of his bling.
yeah,
I guess
but I don't
he's
know the
missing
name.
one of them now.
Yeah, and I don't know the names of most of them.
So what's Louis Fortier doing? Or what
Oh,
was
yeah,
he doing the whole
Frenchie's-
time? I'm assuming at this point he's gonna.
He's sort of standing there, and you can see on his face restrained, almost forced patience. He seems to be waiting for, I suppose, the air to clear, or any outstanding business to wrap itself up, as he probably wants this to get McNeil's full attention. So the floor is yours at the moment.
I reload.
Put it
You always throw parties like this there, my Scottish friend?
Ah, punks. Showed up my doorstep uninvited, took out most of my guards. Fiero'd the front door, that was a inspired bit.
That's what you get for locking your door.
Did Did any of the men running away look like the Fiero I made?
Nah, just random hoodlums.
I was gonna say because I'm assuming I'm hoping the Fiero I created is out doing Fiero stuff right now. Considering there's a rat going on.
What a weird plot twist. If Bob comes back one day, is he the real Fiero? A fake Fiero? The fake Fiero? Would even he know?
Well, I still got to make more Fieros. But I need a vicissitude first. And then I can just mold their faces to look like them.
You could give vicissitude, or you could make a pact with a demon.
And neither of those...
You can't solve everything with making pacts with demons.
Okay,
you can
fine.
solve a lot of problems by making pacts with demons. Not all of them. No, say, well, yours isn't the only house being hit up right now, McNeil. Currently, the whole city's on fire.
Huh, Thursday already.
I haven't seen fires like this since old Don Sebastian was ruling.
Oh, yay. That was always a time. Didn't we kill him to make sure this wouldn't happen again?
Some would say it's almost as though nothing's changed.
He sort of looks to you. Looks to Louis. I think I see where this is going. Alright, what is it this time? Give me the pitch. You want me to be the prince, or you want me to appoint the prince, or you want to make damn sure nothing has changed because you want to put another despot in power, and in 10 years we'll be fighting against again.
No. As if we would institute such a foolish idea once again. As Louis and I would like to suggest, perhaps an alternative method of governance, a balance between what was and what you suggest, a leadership and survival of the strong, is one that we should implement. Rather than having one prince to rule all of LA, perhaps the strongest each rules their own domain.
The Council of Princes is...
The Council of Princes! Summon the elector counts!
How did you say it, 48? A system of baronies, perhaps?
It was you, Monsieur McNeil, who came up with the idea in the first place. You remember telling me the stories of when you were young, when the barons would break down their fiefs and rule independently. Why could we not adopt this system? Would it not be better than this? Would it not be better than having to fear for our lives every night, every time some upstart punk decides he wants to take a piece of what we have?
As fun as this is, I say, gesturing to the mansion on fire and the piles of ash, and the babbling vampire at my feet. I'd prefer not to have to do it every night. As you know, it's not only your haven that's been struck like this.
Yes, my haven was hit again, this time by a white.
Alright, been through. Let's put this in words you can understand. Let's say this happens. What's the price? Instead of selling our freedoms to one prince, we sell it to several tiny ones?
Anybody who can make a move for another's barony should be allowed to keep it, shouldn't they? Is that really bowing down to a prince? If it's the strong who still survive and are the ones that take power and leadership?
But I hear where you're coming from. You don't want their one baron to get too powerful, them to just be squabbling amongst each other. So, I've been working on something else. If you go along with their little plan to get everybody situated with their own territory, I am volunteering my services and that of my organization as a third party, neutral, and we'll be more like peacekeepers, making sure everybody plays by the rules.
And, will you be providing your own jackboots, or do you want me to do that for you too?
I don't want any power.
But
Neither does my master.
So your master would decide who's getting out of line, who's needs to be put back in their proper place. Your master is the
No.
third party.
I mean, yes, he would also be deciding, but I think we would all decide together.
McNeil lets out a heavy sigh. He goes to the burning car, opens the door heedless of the flames, and rips out the back seat before throwing it down in the center of view and sitting on it. All right. You want me to say it? I'll say it. This isn't working. This doesn't work, but I'm not prepared to sell my dream so dearly. I still think
Then
that our
don't.
people deserve their freedom. Deserve what they can carve
Yes.
out for themselves. So, I'm willing to meet you halfway. You break the city down into baronies, fine. I keep downtown for myself and my coterie. I do not run downtown, mind. I keep it neutral. I allow it to flourish in the way I see fit. In return, you lot in the Revolutionary Council can break up the city as you see fit. Do we have an agreement?
Of course. But of course. I think everybody's fine with that.
You Ventru seem to like to let the Assamites speak for you. That's not usually your style.
Oh, he's not speaking for us. But, I'm willing to meet you halfway, after all. That's how deals are made.
Harold, are you sure that's what's written in the art of the deal?
No, he would have to lose all of his money and declare bankruptcy multiple times. And then lie about how his father only gave him $1 million.
48, how long do you think it'll take us to assemble the Revolutionary Council?
He thinks to himself. Let's say a week, no? Give everyone enough time to trickle in from their various pursuits. I can
Well,
tell
that'll give me-
Salvador to begin making the preparations tonight.
Well, that'll give me time to see to some chores I've allowed to go to the wayside.
McNeil will extend a hand in your direction, proffering it expectantly.
I will take his hand.
Fortier will do so in turn. And as he does so, he sort of nods to you and gives a subtle gesture to follow him.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, because I have something to say to him.
So, which of you lot wants to help me clean up my house?
Got it. Oh, you got the sword. Thank you.
I got the sword, bye!
Just joking, but one of us should probably call the fire department. Monsieur Zance, once again you go above and beyond and surpass even my wildest expectations. I have no doubt we could not have brokered this agreement without you and your coterie. I hope you have selected the territory you wish for yourself quite
Yes,
carefully.
I do. I want the area just below Bunker Hill. I want the financial district.
Fortier smiles. I would expect nothing less from you, Monsieur Zance, and would trust it to no more capable hands. It is yours, of course. Well, I can't officially say anything. I am one man, and there's entire council too. Let's be honest, it is yours.
I have great plans for it.
Yes, well, it is never too early to start thinking, no? You will need to, almost like a princedom of your very own, you will need to think of what sort of rules you will establish, what rules you will enforce. You will doubtless need a sweeper, although you have many capable allies that could fulfill that job.
Yes. Some capable, some useful. Did Zance cause
And
a
then there's
2008
Carlo.
bubble pop? Well, that's why I said useful. Carlo may not be capable, but he is useful.
I'm capable of my uselessness, my usefulness.
Sometimes you need to use a hammer to push a screw in. I wouldn't be surprised if Zance caused a 2008 bubble pop. He probably just collapses the economy every once in a while so then he can just seize assets.
Well, it's just to see if he can, just to stay sharp, for old time's sake.
Won't
Nostalgia.
you begin?
I've gotten too comfortable with how much prosperity is going on right now. Let's tank the economy. And then, oh, look, I now own majority stakes in Microsoft.
So what happens now?
Well, I guess we fast forward a week. You guys want?
I still have to
Oh.
figure out what I'm gonna do with the empty house now. There's no one to
You
lead.
got so much explaining to do, Adam.
Oh, don't worry. Don't get ahead of me. It's coming. It's coming.
We could
Your
just
ST's got ideas. What's up?
I guess.
we could just kill Carlo.
Yeah, but
The thing
I need,
my dad.
I need
I don't wanna-
Vasil first. And then we can just make more
I have
Carlos.
Dude,
You have vicissitude?
no,
Would you be willing to teach it to me?
maybe.
You can teach
Fight
him
him more
necromancy.
I can teach you necromancy in exchange for vicissitude.
you can put ghost blood.
Warp ghost blood. What kind of anime character am I? I have like
oh, this is gonna be fun.
Well, I guess I'll go see Selwood.
I have like 3 chores I have to get to this week because I am supposed to be meeting my producer friend about setting up a party to convince a rich boy to sell me his house so I can turn it into Dracula's mansion. I also need to go to a casting session because I was looking for a ghoul in order to fund my World War II movie. And then I think there was one other thing I needed to do.
Recapture
Oh
Drew.
yeah, no, I had Virginia set up a meeting in order to talk to the IRS about looking into one L. Ron Hubbard's finances.
But also taking.
Theoretically, I could do that all in one night, but it's good that I still have a week. Yeah, whose car did we come in? It's been a couple of weeks.
I think
it was yours.
Ree's.
I think, yeah, then I guess we came in my 55 Phantom instead of the 35 Phantom. So I'm gonna take the basically the babbling vampire and just toss him in the trunk of my car.
Yeah, no problem.
And then I'm gonna say, Buyer, could I speak to you privately real quick?
I wished bubbles onto my shoulder.
And I'll just kind of lean against the hood of my car.
I shall follow Zance.
I understand that coming from your previously politically associated faction, that there are some strange disciplines. One of which I was wondering if you may know. I could procure from a third person, or perhaps you know it yourself.
Continue.
I've been thinking about learning the art of flesh crafting.
A particular vile craft that be.
But certainly, you could see how it might have its uses.
Every tool has a use, does. Does not make it any more or less appealing to use, though.
Well, I don't plan on using it often, but I can think of quite a few applications in which it might be useful.
It should be stated, though, out of character, that I don't have any dots in vicissitude. I have access to it.
You need to put a dot.
What is it, 7 or is it 10 XP to learn the first dot in a discipline you don't know? Or it's different because you, is it different because he learned it through Diablerie?
No, I think it's always 10.
Okay. But then if you learn it through Diablerie, do you get to spend it at a clan cost, or is it still at the out of clan cost?
It's out of clan. Everything you aren't born with is out of clan.
Well, you aren't born with any discipline.
You know what I mean.
Reborn in
Monster?
Reborn, yeah.
So, regardless of your personal feelings around the craft, is there any chance you would know somebody from which I could procure it, or perhaps you know a bit about it yourself? Of course, I'm always willing to trade something of equal value in exchange for something so valuable. I don't suppose you're looking to learn fortitude.
I think I can just learn fortitude, right?
My understanding is that celerity, potence, and fortitude you could just have. You decide to have it.
It's like, hey man, have you tried flexing harder?
Although
Shit,
I can't find
no.
anywhere that it says that in the book. Do you remember where that information came from, X?
Yes. It is a little sidebar in one of the beginning disciplines. It's like, oh yeah, up to the storyteller's discretion, the physical disciplines, potence, celerity, fortitude, learned without a teacher. Because, you know, it's an innate thing rather than a something like thaumaturgy that's like, okay, here's what you need to do.
Right.
Flex harder.
So, like, you can learn to whistle, but you don't need a teacher.
When people tried to teach me how to whistle, I could not grasp it. But then when I tried to figure it out on my own, I figured out how to whistle.
Hey man, I didn't know how to skip for kindergarten. Yeah, I didn't know how to skip, and they're just like, just skip. I'm like, I don't know how to skip. I see your legs doing that. I don't know how to do that. I had never skipped up until that point, and they just wanted me to skip. They're like, just skip around in a circle. Like, I don't know how to skip.
This is a knowledge not native to my people.
Yeah.
People didn't have people never frolicked.
It's like, I can gallop. I can't skip. I don't know what you want from me. So yes,
Adam is laughing at you.
I did not learn how to skip.
Like it makes perfect sense. Like it makes perfect sense in the context of a kid. Like how the fuck do I skip? Like
Yeah, I see their legs doing the thing. They're like, yeah, just show them how to skip. Like, what? I just look at him and it's like, oh yeah, there we go. I figured it out. My legs have figured it out from watching this person. How autistic do you think I am?
I don't have the fucking Sharingan. I can't copy that shit.
Oh my
Weeb.
god.
You don't need the Sharingan to learn how to skip Adam.
I know, but like,
You just gotta trip on your face 5 fucking times.
X, he is mocking, laughing and mocking you.
yeah, you
I want you to remember this when he still can't remember left and right.
you guys mock me all the time though. So
True. I know, Adam. You may have to skip out of here.
You mock yourself.
Do you know how to do that?
You always alley-oop the things. We just slam dunk them.
Oh, see, of course, Mr. Ash.
Yeah, there it is, Daestra.
I'll say, of course, Mr. Ash, it doesn't have to be an exchange of disciplines. I am financially savvy and, of course, typically able to procure things of an unusual nature.
How would I orate the idea that I have no dots and vicissitude but access to it?
I know of such things, and perhaps
read-
even can teach them to you. However, I myself do not practice such things.
It's like I've read a book on how to fly a plane. I theoretically could fly a plane. I have yet to try to fly a plane.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose in order to teach it to me, you'd have to get the first dot right, and then he could theoretically teach it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
teach what you know, yeah.
Well, hang on now. I have this fun little ability. Tell me, what are your dot spread and your abilities?
Oh, are you asking me?
We can
Tom,
share
don't
knowledge really fast. Just like,
So what are you asking for, Tom?
no, I'm not asking for anything yet. But I will say, there's an inkling of how fleshcraft works in my brain, in my mind, though I've never actually practiced the art.
So you have a theoretical knowledge of the art.
I have a theoretical degree.
So you got a PhD, not an MD.
And perhaps when you have studied the application, we can come to an agreement on my tutelage.
That may be a while. Quite frankly, right now I have other interests.
Understandable. But should you find the time, my offer stands. Just come to me with what you would want in exchange.
$3 billion.
That can be arranged.
In the 50s.
Oh
That can be arranged. I have access to 8 dots and resources, Tom. It's not a joke for me.
Christ.
8? How many countries do you own?
It's
I will say I-
continents at this point.
I could own a small country. I would like to say right now, I currently own all of either Madagascar or Estonia.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Estonia just because they're women.
I mean, I was gonna go with
PvP
Estonia just because they're not completely dependent on vanilla trade.
Why would you wish for that?
Well, hang on. You could probably afford a few other, European countries or Asian countries since they're in financial ruins due to the World War II just happening.
Buy France and spit in Louis' face.
Take a selfie from on top of the Eiffel Tower and be like, I own this.
Be part of the rebuilding of Japan.
I was gonna say I could that would be an interesting thing to funnel money into the reconstruction of Japan.
Oh, dude!
That would explain why it bounced back so fast.
And then you'd have the fucking beast
The
courts
Empiric
owe you.
Convention.
Also,
And then I could own some very interesting assets in technology companies.
Oh, you can have
Oh.
a
you can have a Gundam.
You could invent the place. No,
Or
you need to put money into Japan, invest in Nintendo, and create Waluigi in Carlo's image.
And put him in Smash.
hey, Minecraft Steven isn't Smash. Anybody can get it.
We figured it out. Carlo doesn't look like Waluigi. Waluigi looks like Carlo.
Wow.
Do it, Josh.
That is something Xance is now considering. Is I have so much money. How do I get from 8 dots in resources to 10 dots?
Oh yeah, there we go. Start investing in manga.
I actually own Kadokawa Books in Shueisha.
You own One Piece.
Why stop at just One Piece, Adam? Why
That's the
not?
one piece,
Elwin, how's it
that's
going?
the one piece of gold that covers everything, kind of.
I will bid Mr. Ash adieu and now contemplate owning Japan.
That's what you got away from. That's what you took away from that conversation.
I should buy Japan.
Klaus is just gonna walk up and be like, "So, what if you could play a game on your TV? Think about that. Like, you would need."
I guess they do exist by now, don't
Yeah,
they?
the television exists. Like, could you imagine that? Like, I mean, you'd have to have like the production to get it done, and like, there's only a few countries I could think of. Pretty bad place financially. I
That
don't
sounds
know.
like Malkavian
Yeah.
bullshit. That'll never work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just spitballing. You take, you have that idea. I have.
Barely what are we? 1952 or 1954 right now?
I thought it was 56.
56.
Yeah.
Okay. I have some countries to invest in, and then after the Korean War, which should be over in a
I think
few
it's
years.
current.
Is the Korean War already over by 1956?
It ran through the 50s.
I thought it ended in like 58.
That might be right. I don't remember.
The war's not over. They're just in a ceasefire.
'Cause then you are technically not wrong.
Yeah.
They hit the pause button and just left running for the last 70 years.
Because then I could invest in stabilizing Korea afterwards.
Wait, which Korea?
South Korea, the one that's gonna turn into like
You
a
said
technological
it
giant.
ended in 53.
Okay.
You don't want to stabilize North Korea?
That would diverge the timeline too far.
I mean, to be fair, in the beginning of the divergence, North Korea was actually way better off than South Korea.
But then South Korea got American money.
You might actually have seen North Korea as a better investment.
But Xance being the financial genius he is, though, might see other things. With his 5 dots of intelligence. But I will bid Mr. Ash adieu, and I will tell the rest of my coterie. I need to set up some appointments, and so I will be heading back to my mansion. Should you need some small reprieve, you are welcome to come with me, but I believe I'm going to go have a snack at home.
Okay, so this is a pretty good segue. Is there anything any of you particularly wish to do with the remainder of your night? We can resolve that in downtime, and then we can fast forward to the next night. Good night, Ani. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night.
Night.
Goodbye.
No? Just gonna make sure everyone's okay.
Guess I wouldn't mind searching into some people. I guess talking to some talent agents around. Like, I mean, it's a downtime thing. Just looking for potential influential ghouls to fuck around with, or people I can make into ghouls.
Okay, so let's get out the handy dandy notebook. We can say you can start putting out the word tonight.
Yeah.
So Klaus is looking for influential ghouls. And influential in what areas?
Like actors, stuff like that. Maybe it's Hollywood, you know.
Yeah.
Could you imagine I tank L. Ron Hubbard's finances, and then one of Klaus's ghouls is an actor who gets sucked into the Church of Scientology?
And how are you sort of putting the word out? Are you like a sham audition, or is this more just, you said like talent agencies? What does Klaus actually want to do?
I'm would be looking at more like a producing role, or to like provide monetary value to some sort of project. So
Now, does this have anything to do with Josh's project that he's working on, or?
no, I don't know what project.
I'm also looking for a ghoul, except I'm looking for somebody charismatic but also with military experience.
Oh,
So I set up a casting call with one of my agent friends to try to find people currently acting in Hollywood who have a military background. And my ruse is that I am thinking of financing a gritty war film.
yeah. I mean, I'd probably be up for something similar. I think I'm looking into like westerns or something.
Spaghetti?
You'd have to go to a different country and continent to go get some spaghetti westerns.
But I mean, that's kind of the gist of what I'd want to set up.
Okay,
So,
you're
yeah.
going to talent agencies.
more or less.
And you're looking for what sort of person specifically?
Palm knees weak.
I'm looking to kind of get something going so I can, I guess, getting good with the Actors Guild or whatever. So they're pretty prominent right now.
The SAG?
Yeah. So someone charismatic, someone that can, generally well liked, has a good following, or can be built upon to have a good following.
Ah, I know exactly who you're looking for. Leslie Nielsen.
Famous action actor Leslie Nielsen.
Drama actor.
Ah,
Yeah,
right
drama
now he's
actor.
doing drama.
Okay. So, he began to put the word out, employing Ivan and Haruka. Ivan and Haruka. I don't know why I insist on putting that spin on it. Drop a couple vampire disciplines here and there, and the word is out. Byrick, how do you want to spend your downtime tonight?
I could probably go for a bite.
You want to hunt?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you wish to hunt?
Uh, with my fangs, of course.
I feel like as a vampire ST, I really should put more immediacy on the act of the hunt, but I guess that's not what my current focus is on right now, so that's fine. Are you looking to hunt in a healthy way, or do you not care if you kill the person or not?
I do not care.
And how many blood points are you down?
He's not done any. He just wants to hunt.
I just need to hone my skills.
Yeah.
Skills for kills, age.
I am 4 points down.
Okay. You can slake that without going on a bloodbath. Should you choose to. Maybe somebody will die of sudden anemia. Jabril, how are you spending your
Rapid
downtime tonight?
Well, like I said, I'm gonna go see if everyone's okay. As far as our initial friend.
Okay. So
And as go for it.
there's still a lot of riots happening around the city, so do you want to say Jabril sort of lends his talents to help stamping those out?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what.
Then Bayek will lend his talents to stoke the flames.
You son of a bitch!
I will say that if you spend the rest of the night working to quell the riots, El Hermandad is probably getting hit pretty hard right now, so Salvador Garcia will actually award you with a minor boon.
Woo! What a nice guy.
Carlo, how do you want to spend your downtime?
I'm going to see my cousin who's in the freezer, or was it my cousin or a relative in the freezer?
I think it was
Yep.
your cousin. What did we say his name was? Al or something? Albert?
Whatever it was, I don't know.
Yeah, it was Albert. I
Fucking
think.
hell.
What do you call him, Alfredo? Is that all right?
You want to be Alfredo? Sure.
Yeah. It's easy to remember.
I kind of had him pegged as a milliner. Alfredo is a little harder, but if you want to be Alfredo Giovanni, that's fine.
Like, I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to bring him back to life to take the place of Mauricio.
So you're coming back with me
this
to my
is gonna be delicious.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're coming with me in my car if you're asking to go in my freezer.
Wasn't it at the?
It was
yes,
in my mansion.
Okay, I was asleep.
Yeah,
So yeah, yeah.
Sorry, guys, I was sleeping. What happened?
I wasn't there last time. Yeah.
Okay, Carlo, you don't get to go downtime just yet. We're gonna role play this out.
Ooh.
Is anybody else going with Carlo to see the shenanigans?
I'm going. I'm going to assume that my Haruka and Ivan are still probably chilling at Zanne's place because I think that's where I left my car.
It's my house, so I don't have much of a choice.
No, just go to my place. It's fine.
Adam, you
Yeah.
pull open the door to Zance's walk-in freezer. And there, next to a crate of blood and perhaps some preserved meat for the help, there is the dead, mangled corpse of one Alfredo Giovanni. He's about halfway put back together as you interrupted your cousin in the middle of her ministrations.
I thought she was like almost done, though, wasn't she?
Like
Or
I said,
it was just like
50.
they had a.
I mean, she was asking me for help before got a little too eager.
That's fair, I guess. So, but like the whole body is there, right?
Yes, the body is intact.
I'll probably be dragging out the catatonic vampire, and I'll be like, "Please don't make a goddamn mess in my house, Carlo." As I drag the body to the drawing room.
It won't be as messy as the last house we went to. I can promise you that.
I can only hope.
As I open fire upon the estate.
Klaus, what are you doing at this moment?
I really want to see what Martino is doing.
Me too.
Well, Carlo, I brought your friend. I don't know anything about him, but you and your cousin there seem pretty interested. So I figured I'd be nice.
He is cousin. I guess passed away. I guess he passed away recently, but
I guess. I don't know.
you don't keep track on the living ones anymore.
So what are you gonna do with him?
Try to make one of us. Have him be the pseudo head of the family.
Why are you Giovanni's?
Can you repeat the question there?
Why are Giovanni so weird?
So, that's a.
Pet your fish.
I'm no fish, Mal. Get that shit out of here.
It's LA. You wouldn't be the weirdest guy with a pet. I mean, I'm pretty sure right
True.
now Audrey Hepburn's walking the streets with her pet deer.
I thought that was a couple years. Oh no, yeah, no, that would be right now.
She said
All
he's
right.
got a couple squirrels. What do you do, Carlo?
You make sure, just check every piece of him, make sure he's all put back together.
He is not. He's about 50-50. There's a couple of limbs dangling precariously, and a couple of joints are completely shattered. The embrace could heal that.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Oh, Carlo's about to make a baby.
I just want you to know that Klaus does not have much experience with the Giovanni, so all of the interactions with Carlo here is pretty much he's just assuming Carlo is a normal Giovanni guy.
I am.
Carlo's the average guy in the Giovanni family. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, you don't just suck off your cousin.
Everyone does it. Don't make it weird, man.
You know. Everybody secretly does it. That's why we just have this big man just to hide it. But put them together as best I can.
With what?
Asking for Mark if he has any sewing kits or know of any sewing kits in the house.
If you interrupt me right as I imagine I'm about to stake this guy with my cavalry saber, the catatonic guy.
Oh,
I'll just turn to Carlo in the door.
I'll wait for you to finish.
Well, no, I'm gonna be like, do I look like I know where the fuck the sewing kits are in my house?
Apologies, continue.
Go ask one of the help.
The help. Trying to help us with it. It's like
You just step outside the door of the drawing room and start clapping.
yes. Yeah.
Virginia will approach begrudgingly. Did you need something, Mr. Martino?
I was wondering if I could have some
That's funny, Yusuf.
some string and needle.
For what purpose?
Necromancy.
Sewing.
There's different kinds of needles, Adam. Look,
Let me
Like-
rephrase the question. What sort of needle do you require?
when they can pierce when they can pierce skin. Yeah.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help him out. I'm assuming he needs some needle to stitch some skin and things back together. So
you need either a surgical needle or like a leather needle.
yeah.
If
Do
you're
you
just
have
a
any large, thick? curved leather needles.
Well, fishing hook could work fine. See, not kidding.
Yeah, fish hook
Fishing
will
hook
work
would
in a
not
pinch.
Yeah. Super bad. Yeah. Surgical needles. Damn.
We might have something. I assume this is vampire related, and I know better than to ask. I'll bring it to you myself. Where will you be?
The freezer.
Yes, here in the kitchen. We're gonna need a large enough countertop. I'll supervise him.
Very well. About 20 minutes pass, and she returns with a very, very long, thin needle and a spool of very strong industrial strength thread. I found some upholstery equipment, I believe. Hopefully this works well enough.
Yeah, that looks...
Do you just have Alfredo splayed out on a counter?
Well, covered for now because we don't want to scare the
You
people.
don't want to shock anyone.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
put a
want to be
sheet.
weird.
Yeah.
Are you using my good tablecloth?
We're probably using baking sheets.
Very well. Please don't make a mess in the master's house.
Could you bring a mop, just in case?
Please don't make a mess in the master's house.
I'll clean it up. Well, he'll clean it up.
The blood will dry out.
I got hardwood floors, Adam. That shit's gonna be hard as hell to clean
Oh,
up.
this is bad. In the kitchen too.
Nice one, Dave.
Oh. Yep, this is gonna be...
In that episode, isn't it?
Adam, if you ruin my hardwood floors, I will send you an itemized bill to the Giovanni mansion.
Who has hardwood floors in their kitchen?
Mark Zant says I don't use the kitchen.
Then you don't need
Everything hardwood floors.
like, should it be like carpet in the 50s or like that weird time period where there's
Carpet in the kitchen, Adam?
Kyle.
God, Adam.
there's like carpet everywhere like in some time period.
Like
I'd
things
like to
Yes,
remind
we
you,
have
it's
carpets now.
with all the
It's
use
the-
of plastic and tile.
It's the 50s. I don't think this house was built in the 50s.
No.
This
So
house,
yeah,
I'm assuming if I bought a house, it's probably a 1920 style mansion.
They have tile and stone floors.
Stone. I wanted a castle, but this is the only thing they had.
All right.
It's a peasant's building.
Needle in hand, you pull the sheet off of Alfredo. As she's been out of the freezer even this long, the stink is beginning to well up in your nose. Why don't you roll me an intelligence medicine check? Let's call this a difficulty 7.
Do it for.
That's me.
Spend a willpower, Adam. Spend a willpower.
I would if I had more to spend.
Adam, how many dice are you rolling right now?
Not enough. Should be more.
Really, it should be more, but let's see what happens.
I have 3 dice. Let's see. Okay, 2 successes. Nice. 7 and 0.
Okay. You have a vague idea of what you're doing. If you're gonna help Kyle,
Mhm.
I forget how helping worked. It was so much simpler in V5. I'll tell you what. Let's call this an extended action. I would like both of you to give me dexterity medicine as you stitch him up. Also, what are you going to do about the shattered joints?
How shattered are they?
Gone.
You know, pop those back into place.
Well, I mean, if the joints
Put a cast on it.
Huh?
Like put a like one of those like braces on it to
Splint?
keep it straight. Yeah, splint. There we go. Yeah.
I mean,
That's the
well,
one.
that's why I asked. Like, it's like how many pieces are they?
Probably 3 or 4 each.
So that's gonna be like. I mean, he's don't have to worry about hurting him at this point. Like, we probably try and rebind the bones together.
Super glue. Kidding.
It's not gonna be able to handle the pressures of muscular pull.
Yeah.
I got 3 successes on that surgery roll.
Okay, Carlo, how'd you do?
I need to roll again. It was dexterity medicine.
Yeah.
It's bad. 1 success.
Okay. 4 successes total. We need a total of 10, so give me another roll. As the montage happens and images of Carlo and Klaus. Yorkie, how's it going?
Out in the kitchen. I got 2 more.
I had 2 more as well.
Coming.
Total of 7. Give me another roll.
Don't fuck us up. That's 3 more.
I didn't get any successes on that one.
Did you botch?
I didn't botch. I got like 3 4s.
Then that's 10. If you had botched, I totally would have just had them be this gangly, malformed motherfucker, but against all odds, you have managed to put together a reasonable facsimile of a human being.
It's like all that time in the war paid off.
Morning, Yorkie. How's it going, buddy?
Morning, Yerky.
Okay, Carlo, you are looking down at your reconstructed cousin. He still looks dead, but he's at least in one piece. What do you do? Hey, John Smith, how's it going? John Smith is an awesome dude. He's been commenting left and right on all of our videos. Unfortunately, I haven't always had the ability to reply to all of them, so I'm super glad. Yeah, I'm super glad you made it too. And I'm super glad you joined the Discord, so now we can talk properly.
He somehow snuck his way in.
Thank you.
You found your way to this hellhole, didn't you? Didn't
So to recap for you very quickly, John Smith, they won the fight at McNeil's mansion. They managed to broker a deal to divide the city into baronies. And Carlo is currently working on raising his cousin Alfredo as a mortuario.
Sounds so crazy.
So what do you do?
I think, well, I kind of want to like see if I can call his spirit because he died a human. Like, see if I can call his spirit with necromancy. Yeah.
Have it.
Interesting. Interesting.
And then,
Okay, do it. Give me the roll.
can see how many points I have.
Hey, buddy, are you dead? Yeah, I'm fucking dead. What do you want? I'm gonna bring you back. What?
You want to have the bee's knees again, right?
I'm sorry, Adam, what?
You want to have the bee's knees?
I got 4 successes to summon him.
Okay, so what does the ritual look like? How do you summon him?
Well, he sacrifices 3 cards.
Yeah, I sacrifice 3 cards from my hand to the graveyard.
He grabs some garlic and crushes it in his hand and sprinkles it over the corpse.
With some salt and
The taste of and a Bailey.
And the Bailey.
leaf.
He does Naruto hand signs. Oh. I had a Shadowrun character that did that.
Yeah. So it's a good day. Trying to think. Mom spaghetti, mom spaghetti.
There you go. There you go. Just make mom spaghetti.
Well, sing it, Mom Spaghetti.
You just make a pot of spaghetti, put tomato sauce on it, and leave it out as a pagan offering.
I
It's the
summon the
blood
soul
of
of
the-
Alfredo.
Yeah,
This is marinara sauce.
All right, well, best not to belabor the point.
Trying to think, yeah.
As you complete the ritual to call forth Alfredo's spirit, at first, it doesn't seem like it worked. Nothing happened. That is, until you notice there's something ever so slightly overlaid over the shape of Alfredo's corpse, almost intangible. And as you realize it's there, you realize it's squirming. The creature, as you can see well enough to make it out, looks ostensibly human, but it's as though it's covered in some kind of sheet, and it's constantly pushing and pulling and trying to break free of whatever it is that's covering it, imprisoning it.
Like
There's a
I've seen
voice,
that.
a very faint voice, but it's heavily muffled, and as it opens its mouth, you can see the overlay as this membrane sort of forms over it, almost choking it silent.
Yes.
Like I'm seeing that coming from the body. Yeah.
It's sort of overlaid on the body, sort of like an after image.
Like. Hello there.
No, you don't get to use Ewan McGregor.
You don't get to do him dirty like that.
But I did it before he did this in the 50s. He copied me. It's getting
As you speak to it, you don't quite get a response. However, the thrashing does become more animated as it seems to register your appearance. The muffled intonations become louder in volume, but no easier to make out. As again, you see a human pushing against some sort of membrane and trying desperately to break it, to no avail.
Am I able to see any of like its aura or anything like that?
Sure. What was it? I think it was perception awareness?
Empathy.
Perception empathy, give me a difficulty 8.
Okay.
Can dost thou empathize?
Yes. 2 successes.
Okay, with 2 successes, the creature's aura is very pale. You can definitely tell that this is some sort of ghost. Or wraith or what have you. Emotion-wise, it is very frightened and confused.
Oh, please, it brought back the wrong person.
Well, Carlo, seems whatever you got going on here, whatever you called it, pretty terrifying.
Carlo, can I get an intelligence occult roll from you?
I was gonna ask. Yeah. Do I know what this? Do I know what it is?
Roll your 3 dice.
I had a lot of occult though.
Roll your 4 dice.
Let's call this
Six.
an 8, difficulty 8.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
Okay. As you're puzzling at what you're looking at, you start putting pieces together. Mortuarios can only be embraced from the very recently dead. And you start thinking that if he's this recently dead, he's probably just become a wraith, and maybe his call hasn't been removed yet.
So you still be brought to life then?
Seems
So I'm gonna bite him on the neck then,
okay.
and feed him blood.
Okay, so first you drain what little blood remains on the body that did not escape during your surgery attempt. And as you bite into him, oh my god, it's awful. This dead, inert vitae that's been rotting in his veins tastes like liquid tires and bile.
Ugh.
Roll willpower.
It's like someone left the pasta sauce out too long.
Do I have to roll willpower?
You don't have to. You could spend a willpower point.
Yeah, I could. Actually. Is the difficulty 6 alright? No.
Yeah,
What
we'll
is
call it
it?
a 6. We'll call it a 6.
Yeah.
Sadly, Adam, taste
Yeah.
isn't emotion. So you're
No.
kind of as well on this one.
No, currently
Yeah, that's
Alfredo's a full-blown wraith. His call has not been removed yet. He's not been inducted into the Shadowlands.
And a 7 now.
7, okay. You bite the bullet and you suck down this vile concoction of blood and rotting organs and bile. And gagging as you remove your fangs from his neck. The body has been sufficiently drained.
Your blood.
Yeah.
Sucking practice.
Well, fill her up.
Yep. I'm gonna fill him up with
Gonna pull a knife at him. Like, I'm assuming this is the direction you're going. Hand.
What do you do, Carlo?
But then actually diabolize the person, like, do I just do it through my teeth or?
Yes, you can vamp him and then diablerize him. That's kind of a waste, but
No one's
It's a weird way to eat yourself. So
Yeah.
but I need my disciplines. Give me the dots I just gave you.
is that like a like, I don't know, a way to cuss at someone in the vampire world? It's like, go eat yourself instead of go fuck yourself.
That's funny.
Go suck yourself.
Well, then we'll all laugh when Adam fails the willpower roll to maintain his spirit during the Diablo.
And then Carlo takes control of Carlo.
Just turns into a tesseract and disappears.
Alfredo's in control. Time to sauce up the town.
No.
What do you do, Carlo?
Give him the blood.
Alright, so you bite your wrist. How much blood do you want to give him?
Really torture him, Adam. Just give him one.
No.
That's what most
Yeah.
sires do.
Oh, yeah, because then you'll get their first kill. I'll give him 2 or 3. I'll give him 3. Yeah.
He kills
He's a-
any of my staff, Adam. I'm killing him.
Yeah, that's why I gotta give him some to survive.
Just diablerize him. Oh, look at that. I learned more necromancy.
I mean, we can move him from the area.
You pour the 3 blood points. It trickles into his inert mouth. A minute passes. 2. 3. And then finally, the image of the called wraith disappears. There's a visible swallow that trails down the throat, and then the eyes pop open. One is completely white and cataracted over. The other one searches around violently with his hands bolt upright and reach for something, anything, clawing at the lights above him as he just trembling turns and grabs your shirt. He looks up at you, his one eye flickering wildly back and forth. Carlo?
It's alright, Alfredo. It's alright. It's over now.
Hey!
Man, this is the most fucked up shit I've ever seen.
And you were
Welcome back.
in war.
I guess.
And you were in war.
Killed people, but this is fucked.
Carlo, what happened, Carlo? I'm cold and everything hurts. Oh, there was a car. There was a car. I didn't make it out past the car. Am I dead? Is this heaven? Oh God, no! Wait, you're here. Is this the other place? Carlo, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. 2 minutes ago, there was the sheet or something, and I heard noises.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yeah.
The Morrowind.
You know, yeah. Should have. I mean, it's use dominate on him. See if I can. Just stop. Freeze them. Freeze
Shut the fuck up.
All right,
I mean-
no dice roll. He just sort of you feel his hand sort of clench down on your shoulders, but other than that, he doesn't move. He just watches you very intently with his one functioning eye. His face still a mask of stitches and misplaced, mismatched, almost like a patchwork quilt of flesh. One long stitch binding a gash that goes from the edge of his lips to his ear.
Your cousin, fucking awful surgery.
He just sort of looks at you expectantly, awaiting answers.
You're a piece of work there, Alfredo, but you'll be all right. You're not.
Carlo, I'm hungry and I'm cold. And I don't know what's going on.
It's a long and joyous process, and enjoyable.
He sort of sits up on the countertop. Did you actually make spaghetti to summon him?
Is the word endemic?
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I kind of wanted to.
You didn't make a
like,
great meal,
like,
Frida. Damn it, Adam.
I kind of like wanted to. Did you like the summoning circle from a alchemist with Alfredo sauce?
Transmutation circle with Alfredo sauce.
Jesus.
But that's 1 point.
Hey man, it's your ritual. It can be whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Is next level Italian necromancy.
You gonna fill this guy in there, Carlo?
He sort of
You
catches
made
his
him.
reflection in a chrome countertop. Oh God, is that my face? Is that my face? Carlo, what happened to me?
You went through hell, man. Don't.
Carlo,
You've
look at
always
me.
been that ugly.
I'm a fucking monster, Carlo.
We all are. Here. You might have to get used to it.
Get used to it. How do I get used to this?
It's kind of you forever.
It takes years. It's like yeah. It'll be tough. It'll be hella tough.
Carlo, what
Does
the hell
he
are you talking about?
immediately-
How do you know about any of this?
Does he start with the flaw? What is it? Failed teacher or something like that?
Monstrous mentor.
Man, you better learn that flesh crafting quick.
I had a moment where I thought to myself, because the Giovanni will sometimes clue people in about the whole vampire thing while they're still mortal. And I was like, would this guy have this? And I thought to myself, no, because it's significantly more entertaining if Carlo is his sole source of vampire information.
Oh god.
Well, congratulations. This guy now has
12 dots of
3
applause.
daddies.
Yeah, the audio cut out for me. Yeah. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and come back 1 sec.
Oh my god.
What happened?
His audio cut out, so he was gonna pop out and pop back in. So he currently has the one eye flaw, I'm assuming, because he only has one functioning eye.
Oh, he's gonna have like a butt ton of flaws. I'm gonna have to do a
12
full character sheet for this motherfucker.
Freebie points.
Blind deaf mute nugget.
Yeah.
Knowing Carlo, he probably has vulnerability to silver. Just as a fuck you.
And crosses and can't cross running water.
I
And
should
allergic to
report.
garlic.
Yes, he is an actual vampire now, Yorkie. Mortuarios are a thing. I didn't make them up. They're in Lore of the Clans. Sometimes, because the Giovanni will plan their embraces so far in advance, and sometimes shit happens before they get around to it. So like, well, fuck, we can't just let them go. So the Giovanni actually can embrace posthumously.
Gonna have to like invent her own flaw, like Martino's taint.
I don't want to see Martino's taint.
Aw, where'd he go?
Is that showing anything? No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Can you see me? Yeah.
No, you're with you.
Yeah, my thing's on, but it's not on.
It's okay. It's okay. So here's what we will do. As Alfredo falls to his knees and begins weeping, touches his hands. Oh God, I'm bleeding, Carlo. That is where we fade to black for the evening, and I'm going to call that a session. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get that vote going. Now, I don't have as big of a chat, so I got to watch.
I already have one vote. A drunk Bulgarian gave it to me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll count it. What was the reason?
Vortigern? I don't know. He just said he said in my drunken stupor I vote for Josh on the Discord.
And he said, God, I hope that's his name.
It's gonna go to Jake from State Farm.
Well, I mean, he had that melon insert.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming he's gonna have incomplete understanding as a flaw, and maybe even Sire's resentment.
I gotta build this guy, man. I don't even know. Like I said, I was expecting him to come out, so I was ready to load him up with a bunch of that.
Just vomiting, fucking can't move, has no control over his fucking appendages, just begging for death.
This opponent monster. That's kind of like.
That.
Somebody, I gotta fix him up first. Yeah. Get him fucking.
Adam failed at the embrace so hard he made a Promethean on accident.
Oh God. Oh
Theranos
God.
votes for shirking his cousins in a brand new way and impressing O'Neill. Now, in fairness, I will make an exception this one time and count your vote twice. Because the one in Discord is funny. Hang on, I gotta switch back to the big chat real fast and then I'll go back.
Oh, that was Vortigern that voted for me, not Valernos.
Oh, okay, never mind then. V names. John Smith the Fish votes for Tom because he'll mess shit up later.
In a good way.
He is the spicy salsa. Eric votes for Josh for deciding to buy Japan.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy Japan and Korea. They're gonna owe me big time.
Stripey Cat, vote for Josh. And what is the reason you vote for Josh, Stripey Cat?
Any reason at all.
How much aggravated damage did Josh's floor take? Well, that'll happen when Alfredo decides to try to eat something. Yusuf, gonna give it to Josh for seriously contemplating taking up to 20% of the Marshall Plan. No worries, John. We're just glad you could hang out with us, buddy.
We all the take
Lord
naps
Adam for
sometimes.
making a bootleg Schlachta.
When I learn vicissitude, I can make real slatskas.
Ooh.
It's technically a reason. I'll count it. Okay. Now where's your vote going, guys?
You with Mark for letting me use his kitchen. We're gradually.
Bare minimum fucking rationale.
Luckily for us, bare minimum is just enough.
Oh yeah, I should have probably went to Kyle though, but for like actually showing it, but I can't do 2 votes, or can I? Can I vote on next?
I'm gonna vote for Tom for one, renovating O'Neill's house and trivializing that combat, and 2 to help him get his fleshcraft.
Fair enough. I am going to give it to Adam for actually trying to be a vampire.
Damn.
Oh
I will
yeah,
also-
YouTube comments. I don't know.
I've got the
I will-
comments are coming. Don't worry about it.
I will also give mine to Adam because I know he's going to be a bad teacher.
I was gonna throw it to you.
We know you're going to fail. We just want it to be as spectacular as possible.
I was like, Klaus, go get Vance, or
Go get Anthony.
You going to try to pawn him off onto me, Adam? You're going to make me teach him necromancy?
So to answer your question, John Smith, I ended up falling behind once. I ended up falling behind once again, so I uploaded like 2 videos in the past 2 days, which I'm super duper sorry about. But so I will count episode 13's votes, and then next week or next session I will count 14 and 15, and hopefully we'll be caught up. I'll give everybody the standard week to comment on 14. Also, John Smith, you don't bother us, dude. Seriously. We love interacting with people, and your comments only help us with the YouTube algorithm. Do not worry about it, seriously.
Yeah.
you guys should be like more like John Smith, comment on our videos too. Come on, guys. Just kidding. Do what you can.
Specifically, John Smith the fish.
You know what?
People shouldn't like John Smith.
If I count the comments right now, it's going to end in a tie. So I'll actually wait another week on 13 also, and then I'll just do 3 videos in a row. And hand out 3 bonus
Well,
XP.
wait. Didn't the... Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
13 and
that's-
14 went up in the past couple days. So a lot of people haven't had a chance to comment and watch. So I'll wait. Okay. If there are no more votes... Oh, no, absolutely not. We appreciate you, John Smith. If there are no more votes going, then Mark Zantz has actually won the vote for this session. Congratulations for 1 bonus XP.
What's the total?
You've got 5 votes.
No, I meant
No,
what's
totally.
the XP?
What now?
What's the total?
I have to give out session XP, don't I?
Mr.
You
Buck,
don't have to.
We have a tiebreaker.
Oh, Mr. McQuinn votes for Adam. Well, shit. Now, first of all, welcome, Mr. McQuinn. We're super happy to have you here. And second of all, we do need a tiebreaker because now
Ooh.
Mark and Carlo are tied up.
Like, she went to Kyle and love me a dick move.
Adam
Then
indirectly voting for himself.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. I am in a weird spot as a storyteller, in that we have hit the end of what I had originally planned for this, which was having the Anarchs get their shit together. But Carlo's story now needs to be resolved before I can. Oh, hey, well, welcome John Smith's brother on a tablet. Either way, happy to have you here.
Nice.
And welcome. What the fuck was I talking about? My train of thought went. Oh yeah. So we've hit the end of what I had planned, but I can't call Chapter 2 done yet until we hit some kind of resolution with Carlo's story. So I'm gonna give you guys standard story and rewards, but we're gonna keep going. So that's gonna be 5 XP to everybody. And Adam, are you listening? You
Yes,
listening, Adam?
somewhat.
Everybody refill your willpower.
Ah! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Hey, I'm
I
from
can do
Vegas
something.
myself. Well, okay, not originally. I was born in Texas, but I lived most of my childhood in Vegas.
X, why are you freaking out?
You know what?
I am 1 XP away from
Yeah.
motherfucking Quiet as 5.
You know what, Yorkie?
fine, I'll get
That's
next time.
actually a great idea, and it makes it so that votes don't go to waste. So I genuinely like that. However, I'm not going to flip a coin. I'm going to handle the standard White Wolf style, and we're going to roll a die. So even goes to Mark, odd goes to Carlo. And I don't think you can see my tablet here, but I'm gonna roll it, and you're just gonna trust that I'm not playing favorites as an ST. That's a 3. That's a 3. So the bonus XP for this goes to Carlo. Sorry, Mark.
I'm gonna have to veto that, and I never cast a vote.
Did you not? I'm sorry.
Ooh!
Cast
I'm
mean,
it.
gonna give it to you, Tom.
I vote for Mark.
Okay, Mark,
Yeah.
you snatch it again from the jaws of XP. I'm sorry, I really have to use the bathroom, so I'm kind of trying to turbo this. What is your reason for voting for Mark?
For the meme, of course.
You're not letting me.
Adventure always wins.
Okay, you guys know the spiel by now. If you enjoyed what you saw, like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is you do on your platform of choice. Please follow our social media so you know what we're streaming and when. Our schedule does tend to be really erratic. I'm sorry, I'm working on it, but with the disparate moving pieces that we've got to work with at the moment, it's kind of the best we can do, but we are trying to get better. Next week is going to be Tom's video game stream. Tom, do you know what you're streaming?
Oh, that is right, huh? No, I don't.
Something Halloween related.
Oh yeah, it's the spooky month.
There is that co-op for Ghost of Tsushima.
That's not a spooky game, Xavier.
Let's go.
It has yokai!
Let's go to the title, Tom. Let's get it.
Wednesday. We always stream on Wednesdays, which is something that I would like to expand. Maybe I'll be able to get back to streaming soon, but that's going to have to be a future thing.
And this week,
Look, all right.
get caffeinated coffee or caffeinated tea. We have it eventually.
Yusuf, seriously, I want to get back to those as bad as you do. Like, legitimately, I miss it. I miss hanging out with you guys. That was one of the highlights of my week. I haven't had time for it lately, but I can't say too much about it. I'm hopefully my life will open up and get less stressful, and I'll be able to put more time into the channel once again, coming up soon. In the meantime, like I said,
Shiny Mew.
Shiny Mewy, we love you. I really need to use that bathroom, so if there's nothing else to say, I am going to go ahead and sign off. We love you, people. Thank you all for showing up. John Smith, glad you could join us. John Smith's bro, super happy to have you. Shiny Mewy, we're glad you're here. Sorry you came in at the last minute. It's happened to Valerinos and Vortigon as well.
Hell, Vasil didn't even make it this time.
He's got
Vasil.
important Bulgarian stuff to do.
We love you, Vasil and Nelly. Don't forget it.
I think gallery.
Okay, join the Discord because our community is awesome and we want to interact with you. And super glad to have you. All right, anything else? Because I'm cutting the stream.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Go.
get a shout out from Yusuf.
Go pee.
And hydrate up.
All right, later, guys.
We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
There you go.